Okay, I think we're live. I'm going to give it some time here, see if anyone jumps on. This is a high sugar diet live workout, so you guys can follow along with me or ask me any questions, leave me any comments. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to give it a minute, see if anyone jumps on here. Let's give it a minute, start doing some warm up. But if you're not watching live, you can just follow along either way. Just warming up a little bit, get the blood pumping. It's a high sugar diet live workout. So I'm going to just start by doing a little warm up. Right now it's noon time, Pacific time, and I'm currently fasted. I don't eat until after my workout. So just doing a little at-home strength training workout in my garage. And I do this routine maybe 2-3 times a week. And then I run 2 to 3 times a week. So, all right, we'll just get it going. Not sure if anyone's gonna tune in here live, but let me know if you have any questions, any comments. I got my computer here, I can see any questions or comments, so just feel free to chime in. Follow along with the workout if you like. The only thing you're gonna need is a pull-up bar. And if you don't have a pull-up bar, you can grab the end of your table. So if you have a table, kitchen table, that's all you need. You don't need any weights and you don't need any equipment. So just make sure you do a little warm up before we get started. Looks like we might have a couple people on here. Hope everyone is having a great day. Thanks for tuning in. We're doing a live workout, sugar diet live workout. Stretching out a little bit, warming up. We're gonna do some strength training. Very simple routine. You don't need any weights. Just a pull-up bar or a table if you can do pull-ups. So make sure you warm up, stretch out a little bit. If anyone has any questions, any comments, I got my computer right here. Thanks, need work. So Jessica says, thanks, need workout ideas to get shredded for summer. Okay, this is a good workout to do right here. And you don't need any weights. You don't need any equipment. Just a table or a pull-up bar. So I'm going to start off with my first set here. I'm going to do a set of pull-ups. And if you can't do pull-ups or if you don't have a pull-up bar, you can just grab the end of your table, lay down, have your feet on the ground, and just pull yourself up from the table. Real simple. So just make sure you warm up a little bit before you get started. If anyone had any questions, chime in. I got my computer right here. I've just been kind of stretching out and warming up, getting loose, and we're ready to go. So it's going to be probably 6 sets, 3 moves of each. Vary it up a little bit, but the first thing we're going to do is pull-ups. So you can grab a pull-up bar or the end of your table. And here we're going to go. Okay, it's gonna be a quick workout. Let's see here. Jessica, have pull-up bar, but lost strength. Should I do isometric holds? I can't do a full pull-up now. So you have a couple options. You can hold on your pull-up bar and just hang and just do partials. What you can do is you can get a pull-up band. It like supports some of your weight. So you step on the band and that'll support some of your weight. Or you can put a chair underneath the pull-up bar, something to stand on. You can stand on the chair and have some of your weight supported. So a lot of options there. So, I'm gonna take a quick break, and the next move we're gonna do is push-ups. And there's options there. You can do push-ups on your knees, or you can just do regular push-ups. So if anyone that's watching and has any questions, I've got the chat here. Just let me know. This is a high sugar diet workout. Strength training. No weights needed. All right. So we're getting ready. We're about to next set. We're going to do some push-ups. And you can do those on your knees if you need to. And here we go. And when we're doing these sets, we're going all out because we're not doing that many sets in the workout. Okay. Here we go. Push-up time. Okay, a few more, come on. That's all I got. And one option is, when you get burned out, you can go to your knees and then do them from your knees. So, thanks for tuning in for anyone that's here. We're doing a live workout. Any questions? I got the chat here on my computer. Any comments, let me know. But right now it's noon time. All right, workout at noon Pacific time. Fasted, so I'll have my first meal after the workout. Drank water throughout the morning, stay nice and hydrated, but I don't eat before the workout. That's how I do it. We're doing body weight exercises. You don't need any weights. You don't really need any equipment. I got a pull-up bar. You can use the end of a table if you don't have a pull-up bar. And do them laying down on the ground. Pull yourself up. So there's always modifications, always ways to do it. All right. So we're gonna do our third set. And anyone watching, please make sure you thumb up the video, give it a like, leave me a comment if you have anything to say. Third set is going to be squats or jump squats. So we're not using any weight. I'm going to do jump squats. We're going to bang out as many of these as we can. Okay, here we go. If you're just joining, we're doing a high sugar diet workout. You don't need any weights. Here we go. Third set is going to be squats or jump squats. We're going for, max reps, max effort here. Because we're not doing that many sets, so we got to go for it. The higher you jump, the tougher it is. couple more. Whew. Now we get the heart going. Yeah. Okay. For anyone just tuning in, oh man. We're doing a high sugar diet workout. You don't need any weights. You don't need any equipment. Just a pull-up bar or a table for your pull-ups. Make these workouts real simple and brief, but they're effective. So we're just doing 6 sets here. If anyone has any comments, I got my computer up here, I can see, so let me know if you have any questions or comments if you happen to be live. But if not, make sure you thumb up the video. Thanks for tuning in. We're halfway done. So, we just did 3 sets. We did a set of pull-ups, a set of push-ups, and a set of jump squats. Now we're going to repeat that with a slight variation. So for example, in the first round, we did pull-ups, which are palms facing outward. Catching my breath from those jump squats. For the second set, we're gonna do chin-ups. So we got the palms facing inwards. So we're gonna vary it up on the set, but it's a push-pull leg and then it's a pull-push leg and a pull-push leg. That's all we're doing. This whole workout doesn't take very long. All right, so we're gonna get started on the second round here. And make sure you do a warm-up before you start this workout. Here we go. We're gonna do chin-ups now. So the first round was pull-ups. The second round we're gonna start with chin-ups. That's palm facing inwards. Now again, if you don't have a pull-up bar, if you got a kitchen table, a solid kitchen table, I've done these on my kitchen table, you just lay down underneath it and you can use the end of the kitchen table and do like horizontal, I think it's called horizontal pulls. So here we go, chin-ups. We're on round 2. Palms facing in. That's gonna be it for that set. Do as many as you can. Again, I know a lot of people can't do pull-ups, so you can get a pull-up assist band. You can stand on a chair. You can do them from underneath your table. There's a lot of options to build your way up to doing regular pull-ups. Okay, so for anyone that just tuned in, I got my computer here. If you want to leave a comment, ask me a question, I can see it. But right now we're doing a high sugar diet workout to stay shredded all year long. This one gets the heart going and works the muscles too. So I do a workout like this 2-3 days a week. And I also go on a run 2 or 3 days a week, kind of alternate between all that. Okay, so I don't see any new comments right now. Let me know if anyone has anything to say. And In just a second, I'm going to do the fifth set, which is going to be another push move. It's going to be push-ups. We did pull-ups, push-ups, jump squats, and then we did chin-ups. And now we're going to do another push move. For the second round here, I'm going to do some Spider-Man push-ups. It's like regular push-ups, but a little different. You bring your knee into your elbow every time you go down. Just kind of varies it up. And when I burn out on that, I'll go to regular push-ups. All right, so here we go. This is set number 5 of 6. We're almost done. How long have you been on here for? Been on here 16 minutes. So this workout would take like less than 20 minutes if I wasn't talking so much. Okay, here we go. Spider-Man push-ups. Or if you can't do that, you got regular push-ups. And if you can't do that, you got push-ups on your knees. So no excuses here. Okay, we'll do some regular ones. Couple more. Everything here. Okay. Water time. For anyone just tuning in, we're doing a high sugar diet workout, strength training, no weights, no equipment except a pull-up bar or a table. Very simple, very effective, very quick. You can get this done less than 20 minutes. It's 6 sets, 2 rounds, pull, push, legs, and that's it. So we're about to do set 6 of 6. This will be the very last set of the workout. Make sure you do a warm-up before you attempt this workout. I did a little warm-up in the beginning. It's good to go. Any questions, let me know. I got my computer here. Shoot me a question or a comment. But I've been doing workouts like this for a while. You don't need a lot of fancy equipment to get in good shape. I used to do a lot more weight training, but haven't done that much recently, except for maybe some on my legs. All right. So we're gonna do the 6th set. This is it. Again, it was a pull, push, leg, pull, push, leg. So we're on the 2nd round, final move of the legs. Last time we did jump squats. Now we're gonna do jumping lunges. And if you don't wanna jump, if you don't have good knees, whatever, you could just lunge until you can't lunge anymore. That might take a while. That's why we had to jump in. Okay. Got a question here. Jessica, so are these the only 3 exercises you do other than cardio? I'd say 90 to 100% yes. Sometimes I might throw in something else. I do different things here and there, similar type moves. But I'd say 90% of the time, yeah, this is what I do. There's a period last year where I got into adding weights. I started adding weights to my pull-ups. I was doing like dips and I started adding weights, things like that. But it kind of tweaked my shoulders, so I just stopped because before that, I was just doing this type of thing And since then, I've been just doing this type of thing. And the only time I had any kind of problem is when I started adding all the weight. So I figured no need to add the weight. Except for sometimes when I do legs, I may do like a little squat press or something like that. All right, so we're gonna do jumping lunges. Here we go. So just kind of max effort here. And here we go. Last move. So this set will take a little while longer because of what I'm doing. If you get tired out, you can just do these and get back to it. A few more. Feeling that? All right. Woo. So that whole workout is like under 20 minutes. Not long at all. So now I'm gonna cool down. That was it. 2 rounds, 3 sets of each. Pull, push, legs, pull, push, legs. I'm gonna cool it down, stretch out, and then in probably about an hour or less, go have my first meal, which is going to be either a big bowl of watermelon or a big smoothie. One of those two. So thanks for tuning in, everyone. Leave me a comment, make sure you like the video. Subscribe for more videos. This is a high sugar diet, live workout to get shredded. This gets the cardio, full body, everything like that, everything you need. In under 20 minutes. And then make sure you warm up and cool down. Warm up, stretch and cool down stretching. Just do some basic stretching. Jessica, I'll try that. Thanks. That sounds good. Thanks for your comments. It's a good workout. So thanks for tuning in, everyone. We'll talk to you soon. Hope everyone has a great day, and we'll catch you on the next one. Okay.